Hey, I'm Todd. Thanks for choosing to watch my video, and if you would subscribe it, like it, all that stuff, that'd be great. Otherwise, enjoy the video, and I hope it gives you the information you need and is helpful to you. Take care. So I do get a lot of comments with people saying I have saved them a lot of money, and I do get questions, hey, can I send you some money somehow? And now there is a way, if you so choose, called fan funding. You'll find it on the channel page right there. Underneath a 2007 Cadillac Escalade, doing the transmission filter kit. Halfway apart. Mostly this video is about how to get it out. If you have never done one or haven't seen it, but you need to take and loosen up these nuts on the exhaust. Two over here. Luckily, the one over there by the oxygen sensor doesn't need to come undone, but you loosen these two up here. I used a 15 millimeter socket and extension right here on a 1/2-inch impact gun. .3/8 end to 1/2-inch end on the gun, but so I'm gonna probably recommend, and it has to be a semi-deep socket too, so it's fairly specific in my opinion, because a deep socket wouldn't work for this side over here. So I loosened all these up over here, all three of them, and like I said, the two on this side on the passenger side, and then I got enough wiggle room on this, and I'm able to get it out. So we'll see if I can get it back in, and we'll call this a successful operation. But right now I'm going to fish this gasket out here with the screwdriver or pick, and then we'll get a socket that matches the diameter of it, and we'll pound a new one in there. Got a new gasket. And of course we got our container catching all the fluid. We got the new filter installed. Make sure that plastic is on the side there. This piece right here. Alright, now we'll see if we can get the transmission filter pan up there. And here is the reason for having to drop the exhaust. This section right here just doesn't let you pull it out. Tight will give the exhaust a little pull down, and hopefully it'll be enough to get this to slide back in. Yes, just a slight pull down allowed me to get the pan in here, so we'll tighten up and put back in the 10 millimeter bolts. All 10 millimeter bolts left to loosen, right to tighten. Alright, so I've customized a T45 Torx bit. And I have a 8 millimeter wrench which fits on that. Boom. Like that. So I can get to the fill plug on this 2005 Cadillac STS. It is here. Driver's side rear. There's a plug up here, but it is a pressure port. It is not a fill hole up here. That's a pressure port. So I'm on a 2005 Cadillac STS, and I have broken it loose, I believe, and I'm going to screw that out. That is our fill port. And as I mentioned, we added 2 quarts in the transmission pan. We're going to pump some more fluid into there, and when it starts running out, we'll maybe start it up and then run it and continue to add fluid. Got an 8 millimeter wrench on here. I did break it loose. kind of tricky because it's kind of a custom setup here. But, we're going to turn that out the rest of the way and add our fluid. So we got a little fluid coming out, but I think this is working. Pumping fluid in with our pressurized container, so we'll just let it, I guess maybe fill till it really starts to run out, and then we'll stop it and we'll get the car running and continue to add fluid. It's been a couple minutes and we're down about half, so we got 1 quart left or so. Still going in, kind of switched up my hook up there. Got a nice hook on there, goes a little farther in, so there we are. Just so you can see now, we took the hose out and we got fluid running out, so now we will start it and see what we need to top off if it keeps running out. Perhaps you can hear it. The car is running and we're trying to add a little more fluid. We got to the bottom of our container, we'll have to add some more fluid. So we're in the Cadillac here. We have put 2 quarts in the pan and put it on. We put close to 4 quarts in, and yes, some just runs out. That's just kind of the nature of the beast. So we're going to run it through our gears right here now. We put the plug back in, and yes, be careful of the exhaust. It gets hot and it's right there. A couple pair of gloves may protect you a little bit. I got away pretty much unscathed. I felt it a couple times, but I'm going to run it through the gears. I'll put it back in park. Then we'll reach up and carefully take the plug back out. I turn it about 3 or 4 or 5 turns just in case shifting it through the gears causes some kind of fluid disturbance in there. I don't want anything shooting out after all my efforts. So we'll run it through the gears. We'll go back underneath it and double check it. I have an infrared temperature gun. I can point it to the transmission and it'll give me an idea on how warm the transmission fluid is. Right now it is reading about 80 degrees Fahrenheit, and that is right about the bottom of the spec for the temperature of the fluid when checking it. So we're in good shape, I think, by the time we get back up and check it. I took the drain plug out. It was dripping out, so I'm calling that full. The temperature on the bottom of the pan is over 100 degrees. So this drain plug does have the drain plug does have a rubber gasket on it, so be aware of that. So we'll tighten this up. We'll tighten that up and we'll wipe this down a little bit. Again, be careful, the exhaust is hot. And we'll check for leaks. Otherwise, that'll complete your transmission service. Transmission filter replacement, transmission fluid, drain and fill on your 2005 and other model years Cadillac STS.